What is up, stream? Sorry, I haven't uploaded. I was going to do a video on this game because the developers told us that there would be an update this weekend. So I figured I'd put the vote out because ERLC had just updated and this game was about to update. Well, what is up, stream? As you know, most developers lie to their players. I don't know why they do. They just do. And it's not like, oh, well, you know, they can't always be on time. Like, they're 2 weeks late. Like, they said that they'd been working on an update for a while and that it would be out within the next week or two. So if they say we're hoping to get it out on the first week, but it might be out on the second week, not really a lie. They said that it will be out. It's not out. It's really annoying. It's like you have 2 weeks, you have a whole team of developers because they've been hiring more developers recently. You also have a whole team of testers. It's, I don't know, it just annoys me. Dex, move out of the way. Whatever, let me move my dog out of the way. Dex, move, come on. So, in this stream, oh, God's sake, Dex, move out of the way, come on. Good boy, come over here. In this stream, I want to hit 150 mil net worth, something like that. No, 450 mil net worth. That's about an hour or two. I also want to continue the index grind. So I've been trying to work some off. We only have like 60 more rares to get. It's all random stuff that I don't exactly know where it is, but we'll find it. In fact, I think King Henry's pad's probably the best place to go. Ignore the burping. I just drank a whole thing of Lucozade. I might grab this one just for the pot of gold. Because I'm doing the legendary grind and I got really bored of doing the Sky Auction legendaries, so I just decided to take a break. I figured with the higher value legendaries, rather than taking the risk, I may as well just buy them for wrap or net worth. I also should probably clear something up. When I say index, I mean the collection book. You have to like try and get every item in the game. That's a collection book. I call it index because I used to play like a bunch of pet games where you have to index all the pets. I say wrap a lot rather than net worth. That is from Roblox trading when you give either wrap. What's the other one? I forgot it now. But anyway, wrap, I just say wrap. It basically just means net worth, but it's another word for it. So, yeah, if you're wondering why I call things by weird names, that's why. Okay, I'm going to assume I have all of these, but it doesn't hurt to have more, just in case. It would be nice if the devs pushed out the update, like, now. But, like, I don't know what's going on with them. Last year and the year before that, they were so active of updates. They had so many different events. Never really had a dry spot of the game, if you know what I mean. And then this year, they've just delayed it by 2 months. And I don't get it, because they've had a new developer join them. I think the one thing everyone is trying to question is, will there be an event? Because that's what everyone wanted. Most of the players in this game don't particularly care about updates. They want an event to grind. This Christmas event has been on for 3 months now. In fact, closer to 4 months because they bring it out like a month before Christmas. Or they bring out the first part of it. So 4 months this update's been out. I think I actually need that plane. Rare, rare, rare. I think I have these two. The guns, I know I probably need to grab all of the guns. They're just not something that I would normally get from an auction. Let's see if we have anything new. We have 3 new things. I'm mainly looking for that cane. I've seen the cane a million times. I don't know where though. I can't remember. I'm just trying to narrow it down a bit. Once we get to about 30 items, I can make a list of exactly what I need, and then life gets easier. Probably need that fountain. I don't think I'd ever pick up a fountain. If any of you are like just getting into the game, I'd really recommend you do this sort of grind early on while you have certain auctions unlocked, because it's so much nicer. When I started this grind, I already had everything unlocked, and because of that it made it very difficult. I didn't know what it was I needed to grab. Okay, let's go in the store, list all that stuff for sale. I don't want to have anything in my inventory that isn't worth it. Now, I am going to be stupid here. I'm just going to accept everything, because generally you get more okay offers than you get bad offers. Oh, I hate having build mode on. Also, bro put morning bozo. You know something, it is morning for me. Even though it's nearly 7 o'clock at night, I literally just woke up. My sleeping schedule is fucked and I have school tomorrow. Have any of you ever heard of Bitcoin Miner? It was about 2020 I used to play it. I used to record all the updates, and as well as that I used to be a game tester, so I actually tested the electricity update, which no one seems to remember that update. And I came back to it and I realised how much it hasn't changed. Like, the biggest update I've seen from them is the electricity update. All they've done is added a new currency and made it more grindy, because now it's harder, because you have to change algorithms to see whatever your mind and see if it makes you more. Damn rip. He wanted me to grade his staff formation. I made like what do you mean you made like $500? Waffle has joined. Waffle's here? Dang, I didn't know Waffle played this game. Oh, he doesn't really play the game. Yeah, I really wanted to just do some videos on Bitcoin Miner. I sort of like the game, and because I used to test a lot of this shit, it just feels OG, and I have a lot of really rare stuff. Oh, we are talking about a Roblox game. Yes! You actually made 500... That's pretty good if you made that much off of Bitcoin, considering that nearly every video on YouTube about it was just a pump and dump. Like, just crypto in general. Oh, invest in this, it's made me millions, and then they just fucking pump and dump it. Alright, we're at 420 net worth, cannot complain. I'm going to test out Bitcoin Miner real quick. I just want to see something. Let me just make sure. Okay. Sorry, I'm making sure that you can't see my Roblox tab. It really annoys me when people can. I just want to show you guys the game real quick. I've been trying to get my alt account to level 600 so I can trade it a bunch of all of my limiters. I hate having limiters on my main account on any game. It annoys me. I mean, the most money I make as an unemployed is by selling fakes that look and work like the same quality branded shit on Facebook Marketplace and eBay. One sale is 100% profit. Alright? Yo, Cruisebat, join me if you're kind of good at it. Well, damn, the way I make money is really weird. But let me get my phone out. I have a little eBay business. And I've listed a few items. So, I don't actually know if it's sold yet. Basically, a lot of people don't know this. I'm like a really rare item collector. So I have like coins, just items from hundreds of years ago. And because of that, I have a lot of value in my collection. So I used to buy and sell a lot of coins. Currently right now I have probably 3,000 or 4,000 coins just in my drawer. As well as that, I have coin books that have like even just one coin's worth a couple of £100. I'm really like, I'm going to say irresponsible with my spending, but it's made me money. Before Christmas, when I wanted to upgrade my bike, I sold one of my coin collections for £400, and it was literally just one coin. So, I can't complain. But I'm trying to get rid of all of my bulk right now. I don't want to sell all of my expensive stuff. Like, I have £100... No, not £100. I have 100-year-old £1 notes and stuff, or 1 shilling notes. And I've also got, like, old weapons and artifacts, just general old shit. I got perfect condition Roman coins, thousands of years old. I know it's really nerdy, but when I want to deposit on a flat and I sell all that stuff, I'm going to be minted. So you sort of do like halfway drop shipping then? Like you buy stuff like on Alibaba or AliExpress and stuff, and then you just sell it on eBay? I did want to get into that, but that requires startup money, which I don't have because I don't know how to save money. Alright, this is my plot. Oh my god, I'm so speedy. Come on, let me out, let me out. Oh, why do people put fucking doors on their plot? Just blacklist people. Hold up. Okay. We have golden egg cards, which were removed from the game because they were duped too much on the first day of update. We have the 10 mil cards, which I did have more, but I traded them a lot. Valentine's cards. Heart card in the jar. The rarest cards I think I own are probably these police cards, which will never ever be traded. In fact, I want more. The issue is, this game doesn't really have a value list. It's literally just up to the other person on how much they want for something. Amazon is also a great way for making money. Yeah, I applied for an Amazon business account because you can just get discounts and shit when you buy items. Yeah. The thing is, I'm young. I don't really have a job. So I don't really care if it takes me, you know, obviously me buying and selling coins is not the most profitable when you count minimum wage. But I enjoy doing it. I love collecting old stuff. So when I want to sell stuff, it's really not a chore to, you know, take the time, list it. And it's also not a chore to try and find good items to buy. I got some coins that arguably I probably shouldn't own because of how rare they are. I'm just going to buy a bunch of these. I've been grinding the Q cash. That isn't going to be anywhere near enough power for what I'm trying to mine, but we'll figure it out. What is it? See, this is what I hate. If you look at my inventory right now, look at how many cards I have. It's so difficult to try and figure out what card I actually have to use. Here it is. Cue card. Dude, if you make like 30 blank books, like daily planners, diaries, shit, you can make up to 15k. Yeah, I know. I heard the story of that. That was how, like, people have been doing that on Amazon for a very long time. Like, arts and crafts sort of stuff is a really good way of making money. But you have to remember the competition. I know everyone, like, has an excuse for why they don't get into doing stuff like that, but there's so much competition. I would not be a very fast, I guess, what is it? I wouldn't be able to send stuff off as fast as factories can. What I have looked at that is really, really cool is you don't actually have to ship any products anymore. You can have it sent to a warehouse, your product sent to a warehouse, and they'll ship it as soon as it's sold. Which I just thought that was really cool. It makes it so much easier for random people to get into it. Am I going to have anywhere near enough power? Probably not. Okay, yeah. We do not have the power. How bad is it? Oh my god. This is what I hate. I mean, before the electricity update, you could just put any card down. It was fun. Now you need the electricity. It just stops you so much. Okay, I'm going to erase this plot. Not erase it. I'm going to remove all the cards from this plot. It's Amazon. You just design a book, send it to someone on Amazon. Your book is legal, and then make a copy for every order. Yeah. See, I'm really lucky where I am. I need to figure out a good way of saying this. There's like car boot sales and stuff where I am. And everyone's an idiot. What I mean by that is, there's so many people you walk past, they have a really rare coin collection, or they have really rare old items that are worth a lot of money, and they just don't know the price of them. So you go up to them, you say how much, they want a fiver for something that's worth 50 to 100 pounds. It's mainly how I've made my money. I don't know if it's just because they don't want it anymore, or they haven't thought to look into a price, but if anyone is selling rare stuff, or something you believe to be rare, check the price before you sell it. Otherwise, people like me are going to make so much money. I mean, I'm grateful you're making me money, but what do you mean? Oh. Okay, so I can't even have half of these placed down. I'm not picking them back up. Deal with it, game. Deal with it. You have 1,035 beta flags. How many do I have? I feel like I would have more. Yes, I have 67,919. Alien walls, Bitcoin in egg in tube, alpha flag, heart balloons, all of that stuff. That's why I want all this on my alt, because I'm going to end up doing something stupid with it. I saw a guy get an old sports car for 500 bucks, and that guy, yeah. What I really wanted to do was get into bike flipping. However, I'm very aware that it doesn't work how people expect. So everyone thinks that, oh, I can just get into bike buying and selling. No, I mean, you can and you can't. You have to have the years of experience to know how to diagnose a bike quickly. You have to have the tools on hand to be able to fix it, which luckily I do. You also have to have the money to not only buy the bike, you also need the money to fix up the bike, which a lot of people don't take into consideration. It's why bikes tend to sit on the garage floor or just sit on the drive and rot. Like, it kills me because someone I know has, I think it's a 1996 Toyota Hayabusa. Why the fuck do I say Toyota? It's a Hayabusa. It's a really nice racing bike. They're really, really rare, at least where I'm at. And it's just sat on the drive, broken. He won't fix it. He said something about how they're too dangerous to fix, so he didn't really want to fix it. It's like, if you don't want to fix it, sell it, dude. It's a really, really rare bike. They look beautiful, and you just let it sit on the drive and collect dust. If he came up to me and said, I want like $1,000 for it because it's broken currently, honestly, I'd buy it. What the fuck do you mean there's no energy? I literally... Oh my god. Okay, by the looks of it, we are struggling for energy right now. I don't know why, though. Let me just check this store, Eurotech. 30 billion. So I'm going to start buying a bunch of those. So I need 115 SW to have good production, but I also need like triple that if I want to overclock carts. Dude, that sucks. I remember when like the second plot came out, everyone was so happy because it was double the mining, and then straight after that they just added electricity, which then everyone just got pissed off because it's not double mining, it's the same amount of mining, you just now have to invest so much money in electricity. Okay, that should fix my problem for now. I don't know how long my problem will be fixed for, but for now at least, all should be good. I'm actually surprised that Bitcoin Miner hasn't done sort of winter event. They normally do. Like, I know they always do Christmas event, but they do like summer event mining. How much do they need? EW. I can help him out there. Well, where is Cruisebat's base? Is it this? No, it's not. Cruisebat's plot. Okay. Okay, time to try and find it. I think it only shows up the stuff I can trade him, which is really annoying. Bruh. I can't give him the Arctic Gen Pro because he has to level up. That's one thing I hate about this game, but I also sort of get why. Everything you want to trade to someone has to be a certain level. Like, I can give him these beta cards right now, but I can't give him, like, Solara S-Cash stuff. Okay, I'm going to invest into power. So, what is that? 72. Yeah, we're going to go and buy some more stuff. I don't even know why I'm playing this game, to be honest. It's so repetitive. This is the same stuff I was doing when Bitcoin was out, then S-Cash was out. My main goal is just to get my alt account leveled up so I can trade everything to my alt and then just have fun on this plot. I mean, may as well just grab one of these cards while I'm here. Okay, where's my plot? Alright, build time. Alright, yesterday my microphone broke. It took me 2 hours, I'm not joking, 2 hours to fix it. Just put a little table here, I'm only putting one card down. Okay, that's better. Now I just gotta wait for it to sort of stack up some money. I may as well delete all of these. These don't benefit me at all. In fact, they don't actually make a difference at all. Let me sell those then. I need to make it a habit of just selling stuff that I don't need. I don't need any of these anymore. Why is it saying sell for 0? This update's very buggy. A lot of stuff doesn't work with Qcash yet. I don't want to sell it if it's worth nothing. Oh, the weekend bonus is gone. That sucks. What is this? I haven't bought Radeon 6000. Where's Radeon? Flux. Okay, these are all fluxes. Dant. Tables. HCV. Where is the Radeon 6000 at? That's Solaris. What did I just buy? What is this? Oh my god. 25 per second, and it is 345 Robux. Who would buy that? Clearly a lot, because there's only 700 left. Okay, we have some figuring out to do. Where do I buy Radeon at? Oh, it's going to be in the lobby shop, isn't it? Budget week, double fan mining, silver. There. Optics 200. I feel like I know that card. Where is it? Optics 200. Done. Didn't know there was an index in this game. Really don't care that there is an index. Just, we only have 2 more. Optics 350. So I'm going to assume that we're missing like everything here. Optics 600. Wow, I literally should have just bought the next one. Okay, that should be all of the regulars done. You haven't. What are you kidding me? You haven't bought Optics 1500. I don't need it though, because whatever. Let's just do it. It's the last one I'm buying. What's the index of limiteds? You know something? That sucks. Only 8 exist. How many police cards exist? 2,000 exist, okay. Egg. 17,000 exist, yeah. These were duped very heavily. What about the 10 mil card? 10 mil visits. 10k exist. I swear I had a trophy. Decoration. I thought I had trophies on this account. It might just be on my plot somewhere. I don't know. Okay. I'm going to suggest that I just keep saving up until I can buy a bunch more power, because I'm going to have the same issues. Time to progress on an alt account, by the looks of it. I should probably check the Poland Game Builders Discord as well, just to see if there's anything for sale. Wherever it is, I hide a lot of stuff on Discord. I put them in random tabs and then they're never opened again. Where are my alpha cards? I did have an alpha card. Okay, here we go. Anyone who's wondering on what games you're going to see in like the next few weeks, there's a few. You're going to see a Bid Battles update if there's Bid Battles, and then there's also a game I'm going to introduce called My Summer Car. It is not on Roblox. However, I have a few hundred hours on the game. I really like the game and I really want to get back into it because I never actually completed it. The biggest reason I couldn't complete it is I didn't understand car mechanics at the time, and My Summer Car is very accurate. Just stupid shit can happen. You know, you don't time one thing on the engine right, the engine explodes. You don't put oil in the engine, the pistons, like, they just fuck off and die. Just everything that can go wrong in an engine can and will go wrong in My Summer Car. Like, it just will go wrong. So, it's very fun for that. However, it's a very time-consuming game, so I want to do it at a time I know games won't update that I want to play. Right, what games am I waiting for an update on? Bid Battles. Damn, that's like the only game I'm actually waiting for an update on. I don't care about a lot of other games. I did see a new game called Coding Simulator. I did check it out and I got really rich in it. But it just wasn't my sort of game because it's an AFK game. And I know that sounds really funny considering this is an AFK game too. But so far I haven't really had to AFK. It's more just wait 5 minutes and then you can afford the next thing. Algorithms have changed. Wow. Yeah, that should be enough now. How much do we have? 419. We could buy this. But that is guaranteed to just destroy everything. Okay, we're just going to do that. Let's go back to the plot. I predicted that was going to happen, so luckily I did buy another generator. All is good. Wow, Bitcoin miners are fun nowadays. I feel like they revamped the map though, because the cave used to be like right there, and now it's all the way over there. Unless I'm just being stupid. Is it even buying it? I think people used to purposely just buy a million of those just to get rid of all their Bitcoin. Dang, I'm not on the leaderboard. This game just feels OG. I don't know what else to say about it. It just feels like an OG game. Okay, plots. Use plot shop. I own all the plots. Okay. I don't want to trade that dude. What is this? I don't understand what this is. Here's... Take the device, place it around. You can pick up the crystals to get currency that can be used in various ways to buy rewards. Crystal booster. What is this? So I'm assuming everyone just uses that for the warp, but yeah, that just looks stupid. I don't think I'm gonna try the crystals. I really want to make a game like Bitcoin Miner, but I feel like it'd be copyrighted instantly. I reckon I probably should. The idea of Bitcoin Miner isn't as hard as it seems. I think. I mean, my first step is trying to make a plot loading system. I have done it before, but it's never been exactly smooth. Inventory system wouldn't be hard. Cash system wouldn't be hard. Having the GPUs make you money every second is not hard. I definitely wouldn't implement a power system like this game. It would be you'd just be billed at the end of each in-game day. I probably would make it so you could get a loan as well to pay for your miners, and everything would just convert back to cash. Obviously, you complete it very quick. I don't know. Damn, I thought way too in-depth about a game. Alrighty. I don't even know what to do now. I kind of want to go on to My Summer Car. Just start playing it again. Screw it, we're doing it. Give me one moment, I shall load it up. How many hours do I actually have on My Summer Car? 100, okay. I want to get that up to like maybe 300. We only have 20 out of 70 achievements. Wow, that's actually quite disappointing. I think all the other achievements were either really grindy or they were just another stage of the game that I hadn't yet unlocked. But let me check that out. 100 kilometers driven in Satsuma. Traditional wedding condition. You somehow don't remember anything. An idiot is a definition of you. You got a car for inspection. You've done your time. So you've done your time is just go to jail. Play some games is when you buy the computer. We're going to start a new game. And we're not having permadeath on because just no. Skip this bit. I am not going to put the mum giving birth to the kid on stream. This is normally where it crashes, by the way. And please tell me if the game is too loud, if you can't hear me, because this game doesn't have options to turn down the music, so you have to just sort of guess. Also, I am going to make it so you can see it in just a second. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys an introduction to the game. It's an absolutely beautiful game. This is a helmet. You don't need that, it can fuck off. When you first start out, there's a few things you need to do. You need to get yourself a beer, calm down. And we need to make our way over to the shop to buy some supplies. I don't feel like buying some supplies with that. So instead... Oh, where's the fuel tap at? I don't even know if I can remember how to drive this. I really don't. Where's the fuel tap? There. Oh, I don't want to put the kickstand up. Is there a clutch? Where do I have a clutch? Come on, come on. So the reason this game is so difficult is because even little things like this bike, you have a balance on it, so you can fall off the bike like that. What? Where's the clutch? Vehicle controls. Is there a clutch? I know there is a clutch, I just can't remember which one. Gearbox range, neutral, shift up, shift down, handbrake, driving controls. So... I'm probably never going to use the clutch because it's the X key. I can change it, but you don't need to. So the main thing we're waiting for is, in the next in-game week of this game, Uncle will have a truck for us, and that will be a lifesaver. So... Alrighty. We don't need this just yet. Digging bar. Let's just throw that over there. So this is firewood. In this game, firewood is quite an important thing. It will make you money early on, so it is worth doing. In this game, there's a lot of different ways you can make money. Personally, I think the best way you can get a start to the game would be fill up this, wait for the call, sell it, and then you take the boat across the river. When you take the boat across the river, it saves about 20 minutes. The map in this game is huge. And when I say it's huge, it takes you about an hour to get across the full map. Let me turn that hand throttle down, I don't want that. Oh my god, I really need to get used to the controls of this. Alright, let's try and get this reversed in without crashing. I don't know how close I need to get. You know what? That should be enough. That was way too close. We need to move that out just a bit. Now, in this car, the whole point of My Summer Car is that you're building a Satsuma. Now, that is what I was talking about, the car that's really weird to try and build. The biggest reason I'm not going to start building it just yet is because you have stock engine and then you have engine upgrades. Now, once you start putting engine upgrades on the car, it becomes a very good car. Without it, it's a very shit car in my opinion, and you're still going to spend a couple of hours trying to fix it and get it tuned up and ready. I don't see very much point in that. Okay, another annoying bug in the game is you can't put firewood down unless all the firewood is removed from like the cutting station. So an easy way around that is just do this. Which didn't really work very well. Let me try that again. Why is it not working now? It always used to be a really good way of just cutting firewood. Like that. Anyway, let's get started. Why is it not working? I think it takes about a couple hundred logs to fill up the trailer. But it's still just a really good way of making money early on. And you're always going to be able to do this. Like, there's a lot of stuff in this game that you can't do forever. Like, the sewage truck, you have to sort of, like, you have to go at the right time of day. If you fuck up and flip the truck, you're never going to be able to do the job. And you also can't unflip the truck very easily. The tractor you can unflip fairly easily. It's really cheap to run. And you can guarantee that every week or so you're going to get a call for firewood. So, for me, I kind of like it. But although when we do unlock the sewage truck, you can bet I will just be in the sewage truck. I actually prefer to drive the sewage truck all the time than I do the Satsuma, the van, the tractor, or the bike. I've always found it to be a more fun ride, and I can always control it a lot better. And its speed is still fairly decent. Come on, will you split already? Right, let's just get this. As you can see, doesn't always want to play nice sometimes. I'm also not used to controls, and as you can see, my FOV is zoomed in. That is an in-game option. Okay. Wow, that made such a difference on the height of the truck. So this is a job I'm probably only going to do once or twice. Mainly because it takes about 20 minutes to fill up the truck. And you get, I think, only $3 grand for it. There's a lot of better ways of making money. And another reason I don't want to build the car yet is because when you first start the game, everything in the engine has wear and tear. This game is very realistic to that. If you drive the in-game car for a couple of miles, you will see that some items will break, the car will start being faulty, and all in all, it's just really not fun. And because of that, why is it, if I go down lower? I don't get that. Because of that, I really don't want to build a car now while I know that there's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to break. I'd rather buy all of the new parts that I know can break, so that way when I do build the car, I haven't got to worry about it. Like, stupid things like the piston, the water pump, they break so often. So I really don't want to, go and build the car to realise I have to pull the engine apart just to get the pistons out, which you do. You literally have to, rebuild the engine. The water pump's not as bad. I've only had to replace that a couple of times, but they're just really common to break. And they're also not the most expensive to buy new ones. So if I have the option to buy the new ones, I may as well buy them now. And that's why we're doing this. So this day is Monday. Tuesday, hopefully, will be done. Then I'll make my way over to Flatari's, which I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to make my way over there. I'm not driving the tractor over there, I can tell you that much. Unless we get a firewood run. If we get a firewood run and they want us to deliver firewood, that's right by Flatari's, and then I will. Otherwise, we're just going to... Probably going to take the bike over there. The bike's really good at off-roading. Tractor's alright. What I am actually hoping for is if I take the frame, the Satsuma frame over to Flatari's, while I'm not planning on building it, I can try and get his car. His car is awful to drive. It is arguably the worst car in the game. However, what I'm more interested in the fact is you can drive on a main road and you can drive at speed. It has absolutely no traction off-road, so it will 100% get stuck. And that is actually the biggest reason a lot of people don't play this game. It is difficult. Because you can spend 6 hours playing this game, and then suddenly something stupid will happen, and you forgot to save before, you went and did a task, and then you've just lost everything. The best advice I can give in this game is save every 2 seconds. Once I'm done with this firewood, I will be saving the game. It doesn't take too long to do. However, what you are going to do is save yourself so much stress. So if I accidentally flip a tractor and I haven't saved, I then have to do everything again, or I then have to spend hours trying to unflip the tractor. And I promise you, sometimes it can take hours just to fix a simple solution in this game. I remember the time when I just built the Satsuma, I was running it on the highway, broke down on the highway as the complete opposite side of the map. I had no way of getting to it, and I was stranded, because you respawn in town where I didn't have the mini bike sat there. So I couldn't go and ride a mini bike over on the highway. I also had no way of getting back to my base, and every time I would try and walk, I'd die. So it ended up taking me hours, and I had to take the bus all the way back to my base to grab the to grab the bike. Then I had to drive all the way back into town trying to figure out where I actually was. And then I also had to fix it. It just takes ages. This game's absolutely fun if you want to waste time. To be honest, it's probably the best game I've ever played. On Steam, at least. I'm waiting for My Winter Car. I don't know if it's already out. I've seen a few people play it, but I don't think it's, like, finished yet. But I also haven't completed this game yet, so I don't want to, like, start on it. As you can see, the truck's starting to look a bit more full, but nothing crazy. The biggest way we're going to make money is, once I go into town on the boat, I'm going to stop off at my island, and I'm going to grab the alcohol making bucket. Once I can start making alcohol, life gets easy. However, that's also something that without the minivan really sucks to do. Also, this game is not beginner friendly. There is no hints on how you play this game. The game does not tell you anything. So even something as simple as building the car, it doesn't tell you how to build the car. It also doesn't tell you what you need to repair. You have to figure that out. There's only one map of the game, and it's in your house. And as I said, it can take like up to an hour to get around the map. So if you forget what is on that map, you are screwed. There's also a million ways you can get stranded, stuck, lost, and then game over. So remember that. Why does it keep sticking there? It's really annoying. Trying to see if this was quicker. A lot of people don't use this just because it's quicker to throw it in. I reckon it probably is. I think this is more just for bringing firewood to like the fireplace and stuff inside your house. Which, by the way, if anyone doesn't know this, you can set your house on fire in this game, and then that's game over. There is no way of recovering your house. There's no way of putting the fire out in your house once the fire has started. And you will lose your house. You will also lose electricity, and I think you also lose your garage. Or garage will be the only thing you get to keep. So you then can't like save your game there and stuff. It's really annoying. I've only set my house on fire a few times, and luckily it's really simple as to why you would set your house on fire. Main things is, in this game you smoke. That's how you get, I think it's how you get stress down. And whatever you do, do not like save your game or go to sleep with a cigarette. Also, don't leave things like stove on. Do not start a fire. There's a fire pit and a fireplace in the game. I don't know why you would in the first place, because it doesn't really help you very much. Generally, people look at it, you see thirst, hunger, stress, urine, fatigue, dirtiness, and it looks like a lot. It's not. Dirtiness, you really don't have to care about at all. It doesn't affect anything. You just have flies around you all the time. Fatigue, fairly simple. You sleep at the end of the day, so you don't really have to worry. Urine, if you need to pee, you press P. Look at that, you're peeing. It's also how you can get your thirst down. Not a very good way of doing it, but you can get your thirst down by doing that. Hunger and thirst. It's also another really simple concept. You know, you have food, you have beer. Thirst you never really have to worry about, because in your house you have water. It's mainly food that you have to worry about. And once again, it's just not something you really have to be concerned about. When you first start the game, you do have food, water in your fridge as well. Yo, Madeline, how are you? Madeline? I think I said it right. I know the title of the game is Day 2 500ml Bid Battles. Bid Battles hasn't updated when they promised to, so I figured I'd just play a little bit of a different game for a bit until they update. I came back to this game, My Summer Car. A really annoying thing is, early on in this game, you don't really have any way of telling the time unless you go into your house and look at the clock. Later on, I believe it's on Saturday, I will drive over to the disco and beat up someone that has a watch. That's how you get the watch in this game. However, that does make it weird for when you try and go in the pub. Drunk Man does normally call you at like 1 o'clock in the morning. However, because I don't have the van, the sewage truck, or the Satsuma, it doesn't really matter. I can't pick him up anyway. A lot of people debate, you know, do you take Drunk Man's money or do you help him find it? Personally, I think you should take it. But it all depends on how far you are in the game. If you've already completed the majority of the game, there's no point in giving it back to him. Enjoy the money so you can just do whatever you want. If you're, like, trying to play a different aspect of the game, then sure, don't give the money back to him. Or don't take it. Come on. There we go. I'm going to assume that we're like nearly full. Fact. We are full. Done. I'm gonna throw this in the back. Oh, it's called the Jonas, I forgot. Let's put this in there. And then we're going to drive it all the way over to our house, so when we get the call, I can just go straight. At the start of a game, you get a gift like this. The main thing I'm interested in is this random gift of money. So that was only 600, which really isn't a lot, but it doesn't really bother me. Right now, money is just not the biggest concern. The biggest concern for me is probably just waiting a week so I can get the van unlocked so I can start making the alcohol. I love the fact that there's a mirror in this game. It actually, to be honest, it's something that makes me just love the game more, that you have mirrors. There you go. That is done. Now just need to grab the bike. Jones. If anyone hasn't figured out how to use the Jones yet, it really isn't a difficult thing to use. You just have to figure out how to ride it properly. You have to figure out when you can go fast and when you have to go slow. But honestly, I found the Jones is probably the best vehicle you can have. Okay, so we are there. This is us right here. So the boat will just take us from here to here. There's our island, by the way, our lake house. Or we can drive all the way around the map, which is not fun. We have two options though. You can this red here is the highway, where you can pretty much go as fast as you want, and you're really not going to crash. Or you can go through country roads, which as you can see is technically a shorter distance, but it's way more dangerous. As well as that, you have here, let me turn this off real quick. Here is the mechanics. It's also known as a bridge where you'll find the drunk man. Where is it? Here, or about here-ish. It's somewhere along here. I think it's this right there is Grandma's house. Then here is the airfield for racing, which on certain days you can test your car there. And there's the junkyard work. And that will be very important, the junkyard, because when we start making alcohol, we pick up the bottles there. Hey guys, how are you? Now this is really important. As you can see, this is a power box. You'll learn what stuff is the kitchen and what stuff is random. Personally, I don't think the electricity bill's that expensive in this game, so I don't really care to turn off the power on all the other rooms, but you can if you want. Dude, can you make me a mod? I don't actually know how to make mods in this game. Well, funnily enough, I've never used mods in My Summer Car. I know you probably should. The only mod I want to get is the fetch mod for when you fling an item and you can't get it back, or you break something on a car that you can't really replace. I'm going to show you guys how the shower works, by the way. It's really simple. Get the fatigue down. Okay. So now I'm going to show you what we're going to do. What time is it actually? Okay, it's 7 o'clock. This is the car we're going to build. I don't like the colour, so I'm going to spray paint it. However, this garage is full of really random stuff. I'm just going to check some stuff real quick. I feel like the water pump is going to break. The pistons don't look too bad. All in all, we can get the car running, but we're going to do it tomorrow because we have to go across the ocean. Now, this is probably going to be the most annoying task, but we got to do it, so... Two things I'm going to do. When you save your game, in this game, I'm pretty sure it fast forwards a couple of hours. So I don't want to save it tomorrow, I'm going to save it now. And how you save is, you go to the toilet. I know it's a really revolutionary design. You go to the toilet to save the game. and then it will take you back to the menu. You just got to load back in. I can't remember exactly what time the shop opens. It's really not too big of a deal either way. I definitely want a blue car though. Continue. I don't even know if the car will change colour now. I hope it does. Ignore the clicking of the fingers. So, today I am going to get the Satsuma at least halfway built. I'm probably just going to get the chassis built. I don't really want to touch the engine just yet. Let's just see if we can sleep. Oh, I'm a dummy. I should have disconnected the phone. What time is it? Okay, I don't know what that was. It is 2 in the morning. Wow. Time to watch TV. Alrighty, while I wait for the tea to go up, I'm just gonna grab a drink. I think our power has gone out from the thunderstorm. Not really too big of an issue. We should have enough fatigue now just to sleep through. Let's see what's broken. Nothing seems to be broken, okay. Oh, I'm such a dummy. I just picked up the phone in the middle of a thunderstorm. I'm so happy that didn't kill me. Okay. It is nearly, or just turned 8 o'clock. Let's get some food. Okay, so this is probably going to be the worst part, but we have to get it done. We're going to have to go into town on the boat with the Jones. We have to bring everything back, hoping that we don't fuck up. Wow, this is just amazing. Oh, you're kidding me. So I'm going to explain to you guys what is about to happen. I can't see. Like, I can't see where I'm going at all. I gotta go in that direction somewhere. The issue is, when you can't see in this game, and you have to go on the water, where you can get lost really quickly, you have limited fuel. And when I mean limited fuel is, this boat will get me to the shop, but it will not get me back. Or it will only just get me back, and that is if I am, you know, on the perfect direction, perfect path, and I don't, like, do random turns. Really? Okay, so as well as that, I need to look at the player controls real quick. What's push? Yeah, okay. Turning on this boat is just not really easy. Also, as I'm sure you can tell, it does not go fast. We need to be over there. I know it's somewhere over there. I'm hoping that the rain clears up. Actually, no, I don't care about the rain. I care about the fog. I'm not gonna be able to come home if there's fog. I won't be able to see where I'm going, and I will get lost. All I know is I'm heading in this direction. When I get closer, I should see the town lights and stuff, which will make life a little bit easier. As you can see, the closer I get to stuff, just the less you can see it. My only point of reference is that's going up to the junkyard. Not a junkyard, that's just where everything is off-roading. I think that's the disco hall. So I know that for as long as I can see that weird beam shining its light, I know I need to be here. Which that helps on the way there, but on the way back I'm still pretty screwed. And I'm not driving this bike back. As you can see, the boat wants to drift to the right. The reason for that is because this game is weirdly realistic. When you have a bunch of weight like a bike right there, then the boat wants to move in that direction. Really weird how it works. I don't know where my house island is. I think it's right there. But yes, it is. It's right there. That's pretty helpful, actually. I'm going to grab the, I think it's called Killdew bucket on the way back. I don't want to grab it now because I want to get all the items, save my game, make sure I'm safe. But it is good to know that I'm right by it. There's a few things I'm going to buy as well. I'm going to show you what I tend to buy at the start of the game. I spend a lot of money at the start of the game. The reason for that is I want to make sure I have enough to do whatever I want. I think that's my house right there. As I said, I'm still just using that pole there that's lighting up to tell me where I need to go. I have no clue where it is. It could be right there. But it should just be up here. That's my island right there, I think. I don't know. Can't see shit in this game. I love it when it's storming out. It just makes life so easy for me. In fact, the worst thing that can happen in this game when you have the boat is when stuff falls on the ocean floor. You have no way of getting it back. You cannot get any items back. So it's okay if you lose anything you can buy in the shop, but if I lose this bike or the petrol canister behind it, game's done. There's nothing I can do. It's why it's so important to save every 2 seconds. I'm drifting. I think I was meant to be over there. It's probably better that I'm by the shore just so I know where I am. I want to put something into consideration. I've been driving for about, I'm going to say 5-10 minutes. And literally, it's right there. I can already see now it's over there is where we have to go. If I were to drive over here in anything but the sewage truck, the van, or the Satsuma, the tractor takes 45 minutes to drive there, and then 45 minutes to drive back. This would probably take about 25-30 minutes to drive there. The boat is just good. Yeah, there's a town right there. I can see it now. Am I dumb? Hold up. Where the fuck are we? Oh, okay, no, I know where we are now. Okay, yeah, so it's right here. I literally just saw that building over there and I realised where we were. Okay, so our house island thing is there, I believe. I don't know. There's a football field. Okay, so we're literally gonna dock right up here. But I think I can see the dock. Get my summer car, they said. It's a very fun game. No, it's a very grindy game. It's somewhere here. That. Yeah, follow this road, I'm going to say. Okay, so the good news is I know where we are. The bad news is we're in the wrong place. Oh, shit. I'm trying to get us out of this area. This boat sucks. An easy way to remember on how to get home is, out of all of these islands, you're going to see a weird V shape right there. That's how you know that that's the island you need to be on to try and get home, and you go to the left of it. Which I don't expect anyone to ever remember, but it's just a really simple way of knowing. This is probably a really stupid idea going out in a thunderstorm. Probably shouldn't have done this, but it's not too bad. Yeah, it's somewhere up here. What I'm more concerned of is how much fuel I have left in my boat. I don't care if it runs out of fuel when I'm right by the dock, but if it runs out now, I'm going to have to drive that mini bike to go and get fuel, then drive it back to get the boat, and then drive the boat over to the dock. And that's just too strenuous of a task. Okay, there's our island. That's where the house is, so it should be over here. In fact, it'll be in that little cove there. You're wondering, I went to the top right of the map. I should have gone to the top left of the map. So this is the top of the map right here. We're going to the left. Either that, or we're incredibly lost and we've just wasted a long time. The issue is, these are all like barrier walls, so I have no way of knowing if we're lost or not until we get past them. Definitely probably should have had a map mod that just shows me where I am on the map, but I always thought it was like really cheating. Town should be over there, so I don't know why I can't see it yet. I've gone too far. I have gone way too far. Way too far. Okay, we're going to try another task while we wait. I'm not even going to bother going out in a thunderstorm. Is it still storming? No, it's not storming anymore. Yes, it is storming. I am just not going out in the storm. That's a new decision. Instead, I'm going to figure out... what am I doing? Okay, I could go and get the tires. The tires is a really big thing I need. Yeah, we're getting tires. I just need to quickly look up where it is I need to go. I can't remember the exact location. Okay, I know exactly where it is. I thought it was way further than it actually is. Wait, so this is going to be like a 10-minute trip. That's not bad for my car. Plus, it gives us something to do. If there's one thing about My Summer Car that you guys will learn if you ever play it, there is always something to do. Hold up. That's going up. I want that down. There we go. Now I can actually see. You can sort of build up speed in this. Doing like 20 miles an hour. Or this is kilometers an hour actually, 20 kilometers an hour. It doesn't matter. It'll waste one day, but at least it means the storm will be over tomorrow. In fact, I know what I'm going to do. So, the next stream I set up, I will set it up specifically for My Summer Car. It's not going to be a Roblox video that I've then just decided to play My Summer Car. And I'll let people know I'm doing it, so people who do like the game know that that's what it is. And while I get the first few things set up, because as you can see, this is just driving. The first week of the game, you are just driving in incredibly slow cars. It takes a lot of time. The first 30 hours of the game is pretty much just driving slow cars. Until I get the minivan and the sewage truck, it's really all I can expect. So, I'm probably going to end the stream in a minute, get all of this sorted out, and then I'll be back when everything's sorted out. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. Let me figure this out. Have a good day.